গফর ভাই কি আসবেন আজকে?
No, he is sick, so he cannot come to that. Okay, so everyone open the screen. Last time we created one epic and two user
Story.
stories, right?
Yeah.
So you guys have the same thing,
Yes.
same format I have. Polly,
Yeah, actually,
I don't have the same format, but I did a little bit more. Yeah, the middle one, whatever is your cursor, I don't have that format. So how can I get that?
means that you don't have the same thing, what I am showing you.
No.
Three story, two user story and one epic.
No,
Which one?
like just that column I don't have. I did some homework, but I don't have the column you're showing.
So go to the project Kindle
Okay, maybe the project. Okay.
and then you'll see all the things. You open issues. You have to select the issues here and you can filter here. Filter that switch open issues or all issues. So from here you can filter your like my open issue or reported by me, all issue, open issue. Any issues done, view recently created, all these things you can filter and show you all the things.
Okay, let me see. Because I did some after you show me, like with your help, I did some. So I fixed the JIRA and then I did some homework.
Hasib, you have this same format?
Yes. I think
Toha?
my wording might be a little bit different because I tried to do it myself, but it's mostly the same thing. I matched it with the video that we have from the last class.
Okay, Toha?
yeah, we did. Are you able to check it? My one is okay or not?
Okay, sure. Share the screen. Share the screen.
This is not the one where I did it yesterday.
Open the JIRA.
Yeah.
Click the project. Click the app, Kindle app. See the one epic. Why you have two epic? Same epic two times. Delete the K2.
You were muted.
Toha?
Epics should be one. We did like a yesterday and
You
other.
you have created same epic two times. So delete that K-2.
Which one? K?
Third one.
That one, no?
Third one. The blue. No. Yes. No. K-2. Yes.
Is no option to. There is any other way to delete?
Go to more. Go to more on the right side. Click on more.
I don't see more in it.
Assign
Right.
more.
Yes.
So let's say
Apu, can you see Toho Bhai's screen?
No, I can't.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what I told. Yeah, I can see to have a
Assign to me that one.
next to that one there is more. Next to the assign, there is a more drop down button.
you
Next to
see
assign.
assign more. You see the words to do, admin, go top, go up. You see edit, add command, no. After review order. See my screen? Do you see my screen?
Assign.
Edit,
Yeah.
assign more.
I
You see
think
the
so
delete there down there?
that one may cover the assign my. Now I see. Used to
So
was
which you
like
are
that one.
deleting? You don't delete that one. Delete, click that. Yeah, now go to the more and delete. Whatever.
I don't see delete here. Open link, Windows open link, incorrect.
While you're right
Save.
clicking, click on more. Don't right click. Yes, go down. Go all the way down. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's working. Mob issue. Then they come in. Mob issue. To a user able
Why
to
did
create
you click move? Why did you click move? That's what I'm saying. What you're doing. Delete
because
is
of
all the way down. You click move.
oh,
You have that thing down. You bring that right side bar down and you'll see the more. Click more, go down, bring the bar down all the way. See the delete there, down all the way, delete, click that.
oh.
Now delete it.
I don't see that time.
I was saying that move the cursor all the way down.
Okay.
So you created what? Review your order. Clicking account. Click that K1. And why you have a K1? It's supposed to be KIN, right? The key should be KIN, right?
It's coming like this automatically.
No, it should give you a KIN automatically. Maybe you're mistaken on the name, that's why. Okay, go ahead, click that.
Okay.
And
And
go
delete it.
down. No, not delete.
Okay.
Did you link that Epic link? Do you click that one? Log into the Amazon website second one?
No, I don't
Click the
click the
second
link.
one. No, click the second one. Yes.
That one?
Yes. So where is Epic link? You don't have a link? You see my screen? It will show you that Epic link, right? Logging functionality, because this is our Epic. And these are like child. When you click these things, you see the logging functionality. Logging functionality, when you click that, Epic name logging functionality. And there is Epic link. But you don't have the Epic link because so your Epic is not linked with the
Amazon.
child.
No?
These two.
How can we add that one?
Go to the first one.
Like K1?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you issue you see the plus sign. issue in Epic Link, issues in Epic Link. See the plus signs? Here, the plus sign here.
But I don't
Issues
see the
in
plus.
Epic. Issues. Do you see issues in Epic? After description. After description, do you see
Yeah.
issues in Epic? Go on the right
Yes.
side. Do you see the plus sign? Click there.
Yes.
And then
And
you need to link the story. Which story you want to link with that? You can choose from there. Did you choose it?
oh, the Epic Link.
Go up. You haven't choose which story you want to link it.
Like
The
first one,
summary.
like
Click on summary. It will show you all the story here. You need to choose from here which you want to use. So you have to log into the Amazon website. Click there. Log into Amazon website. The next one. Yeah, that one and that one. Both of them.
Okay.
Go down. And now you can create. Why it's blocked? Links issues blocked.
Yeah.
Okay, create. So check, create another one. Check, create another one. So now
Epic. Now we can see in here the link or not.
it should be login functionality. No, the wrong
It's
one.
not a link in. Login Amazon website. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, this is the blog. That one we have to maybe change down. With how do you have to like that link issue blocks or not? Related to, am I right?
Relates to.
I think so. Yeah, that's one. Why isn't here like
You created the same one first. Linked. You have to unlink it. You do cancel it.
cancel?
Cancel this. You delete all the green ones and then do it from beginning.
Like that one?
No,
K1?
keep that one. Keep that one.
Okay.
Delete all other.
All everything?
Yeah. It is okay. Now leave that. Don't delete that. Leave it.
No?
Let's.
Okay.
You can follow the video and do the things there. Okay, let me start the.
Stop sharing. Okay.
Yeah. You can follow the video and the same thing you can do it. So
Okay.
last time we created one epic and two user story, and we link those user story with the epic, right? So it can be a parent-child relationship, right? Everyone clear on that?
Yes.
We don't see any screen.
Or it is share screen?
No.
You can see now?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so create these three part, follow that video which I posted on the YouTube. Go ahead there and follow the same and do it. So you'll get the same thing. So we created one epic, two issues, and we link that to user story with our epic, which is a log into the website and create an account, which is a user able to create an account and log into the website. That is our login functionality to the Amazon website. Clear? If you want to do anything, let's say, if you want to use, this is our user story. If you want to use labels, or you want to clone it, or you want to link it, or move it, or you want to create a subtask under this, you can do it from choosing more. So here you see all the buttons, what you can do. You can rank to top, means if you want to move this one on top, you can click rank to top. If you want to bring this one all the way down, you can click rank to bottom, right? You can archive it, means you can take it from there and archive it. You can vote it, and you can stop watching, and you can also see the watcher. You can create the subtask under this, or you can convert this as a subtask. So if you want to convert this as a subtask of a user story, let's say this one, edit it, right? We can edit it and we can make it a user story, let's say, right? So this is now user story now. So now it changes green to blue to green, right? This now all are user story, right? See, this is, there's a no epic link to that because it was a epic before, and we link these two under there. But since we made this user story, there is no link. But this one, see, the link is gone because you can link only user story with the epic. You cannot link your user story with the user story. So now this is a user story. Now log into the Amazon website. We can make this one as a
sublink, subtask, anything.
Yeah, we can make this one as a
only Epic we can log in, no?
with Epic
But
you can link.
link, yeah, but story no link.
No, you can link the stories with the Epic or feature.
Okay.
So
Feature
if
means
we
task.
we can make this a task then. Let's say. So whenever you're making the things, you see the icons are changing, right? So this is like
Yes.
blue color, this is task, green color, this is the user story, and purple color that's become a epic,
Epic.
and red color that is become a bar. Now this is the this is a task. So we need to create a subtask. If you want to create a subtask under this login to the Amazon website, right? You can make this one as a subtask, right? Like, let's make it as a task first. So check this one, and then you can do
Click on more.
and click subtask. So under to the login Amazon website, I'm going to make a subtask. So let's say the subtask can be a create a new account. So create a new user account and given what you can say, given What?
User doesn't have an account, or like the usual, they have internet.
User have the access
To internet.
to internet. And then when user click to the
Sign in. Okay.
sign up button and provide necessary info, right? So that is when, right? There is the action he'll be doing, right? So given is the precondition, when is the action, and then is the result. Then
User able to log in.
user new user account get created, right?
You are creating the subtask under the login to Amazon website, or I mean, kin 3 or kin 2?
Kin 3, login to the Amazon website.
Okay.
We're gonna delete this one. If you're creating subtask, then you don't need this create a new account.
Another task.
Too.
Got it.
Right? Because under this logging, we can define this as a subtask. Because without this, we cannot log in.
Okay, got it.
Create. So it's a hi create, right?
Yes.
So now this is the subtask. So why this one? What I did? Oh, this one I was created that time.
So in that case, the subtask shouldn't have like user able to click the create new account button and then provide.
Was that?
So we are creating a subtask under login to Amazon website, correct?
Yeah. So this one, let's say I'm gonna
Delete now.
delete
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right. So this one, user able to log into the website, right?
Create an account and log into the website, correct?
Yes. So this is our
Story.
story. Under that, we have a task.
Yes.
One task is log into the
Uh,
Amazon website, right?
Where we are
Now,
assuming that
under that, we have created a subtask. Is create a new user account. So without that, a new user cannot log into the website directly unless he has. So that is our subtask category. This one, this one is actually last time I did it wrongly. Okay, I'll delete it later. Okay. So this one, now delete it. Okay, so now we see only one. Okay, so these are our user story. What is this one? Okay, so there is the subtask actually. So this is the subtask. You see that?
Yeah.
So when I come here to check this task, I'll see that there is a subtask. So I'll go and test that one first before I come test this one and close the story. Until you close this subtask, you cannot close this story because this subtask is linked to this story. Clear?
Yes.
Doha?
Yes.
Polly?
Yes.
So that's how you create a subtask. And you see the link here.
My subtask is not showing on the left column.
You guys can create it.
I
Why?
created it, but
Show you like this.
yeah, it's not showing over there. But I can see that there is a subtask. Do I have to assign it or?
Which one here? No, this is a like assign or unassign. There's different thing. But the subtask should be created here.
Why it's not showing there?
You guys have the same issue. You guys can see this thing. Subtask created for you.
We don't create a subtask yesterday.
No, now. Okay, but you can see here. That's it. You can see under the
Yes.
story. You can see the
Yes.
subtask there. Create a new user
Yeah.
account.
Yeah. I
If you
think I
click that,
deleted both of them. Yeah.
okay. If you click that, you can also open that and see that there is subtask.
Yeah.
And priority and all these things given there. Okay, any question so far?
It's good.
So why we need to use subtask?
To break the user history in more granular step means like more focus steps, smaller steps, subdivision, divide the user history into smaller chunk. So it will be easier to test it.
Okay.
It's not necessarily you have to break it, but if you feel like it's easier, you can break that and do it. So in that way, you don't mix it like what you did and what you not did. And then if you want to move these things like this one to the top rank, you can click that.
Okay.
Okay, so here I choose this one and move it on the top. Then if you choose this one here, now you have this one, and under that you have a subtask. So you can filter from here.
Yeah.
Or you can also choose a priority. Which one you want to do? What are the priorities you want? You want the first on epic status, link, environment, due date, you can send the due date, you can send the descriptions, all these things. You can sort it out by priority. Okay. What else we need to show you? Now you can clone also, right? Now you want to create the same story, right? But there will be like little changes here and there, not whole changes, but something changes, right? So if you want to do this, you can clone that. So you choose that, you can clone it. Once you clone it, it will show you as a clone. So if you want to create it, it's showing that clone the subtask. You are cloning the subtask, right?
As well. Yeah.
because
mean,
its
cloning
subtext
both
is
of
clear
them,
under
the
that.
task and the subtask, right?
Yes, because the subtext is linked with that. That's why it's cloning also subtext, but if you don't want, you can uncheck that. So it will not clone the subtext, it will clone only the task. So since we don't need the subtext, we can uncheck the clone subtask and create it. So you see, it marked by the clone to make you understand, so you don't mix it. And then you can edit it and you can write what we had last time.
I think search.
Open my So we had a search, right? You can say search the Kindle app, right? And then you can change it here. So given what user have
Account
valid
in
account.
Amazon. In Amazon.
Okay, so you can user have a internet access and valid account to the Amazon website. When user provide username password and what else? Click in the search button or search maybe bar, right? Search bar.
Okay. Can we say rather than saying user provide the username and password, that user is able to log into the website? Because if he can't log into the website, he can't search it, right? Or
he can log in. We are doing now double clause. So
okay.
this is like a multiple clause you can provide, which is an operator by AND. So user providing the username password, obviously, to log into the website. And then and he is clicking the search button or search bar. You can provide like and also and providing required app's name, right? And hit enter. So with this and we are putting multiple condition. We're putting multiple condition. So when user provide the username password and he click in the search button or search bar and provide required app's name and hit the enter button, then what happens? Getting the logic now?
I have a question.
Yes.
So now we are searching for the record app. So do we have to start over that access to the internet, or we can go like user able to log in the website, the given? Can we or we have to go start
in given when then you don't have a privilege like Excel sheet step 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, right? So given you have to provide all information here. When you have to provide all information here and then you have to do. In Excel sheet, you have the privilege to write step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Here you don't have that privilege. Okay. So you cannot do the same way. So this is little bit different.
No, my question, so we have to start like from the beginning, like we need to start access to the internet, like
So
We
this is what? This is a precondition, right? This precondition is what? Let me show you. This precondition is test condition. See here,
Yeah.
whatever test condition here, that's the precondition of this.
Yeah, but
Given.
the test scenario was different. Like we are in
This
this
scenario
step.
is searching the product,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So what we are doing, we're doing given user have the internet access valid user account on the website, Amazon website. That's our precondition.
Okay. No,
But
my
in
question
Excel
is like
sheet,
we have to start the same access to the internet. That's my question. We have to start with the accessing internet, right?
yes, there's the
Okay.
precondition. Yeah, there's the precondition. Like here, verify the user at validuseraccess.com or verify that user have internet access and valid account at amazon.com. So whatever the test condition you wrote in the Excel, the same thing you're writing there as a precondition. But in Excel, you have the privilege like step 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do like logging to this here, logging here, do this thing, this thing. But here, you don't have that privilege. You have to provide all the things given and provide all the things in when. So whatever steps we are adding here, step 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's we are providing by end. End. They do this thing, and this thing. Then the result. Then what happens? Confused or clear?
Yes.
No, it's clear.
See, search here. What we did here. Navigate to the website.com and click on the search bar, right?
Yes.
Search bar provide the item name, Kindle app, or required product info. So same thing we are doing it here. When user provides username, password, and click to the search button or search bar, provide the required app's name and hit the enter button. Excel, whatever we are saying, same thing we are saying here, but in a end condition. Because there is a more condition we need to provide. And then what happens? User able to provide an essay, product details, and what we can write here then?
User able to
Then
find
what?
the product.
Yes, user able to find the required product.
I write down like Kindle apps appears because
Yeah,
we.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
You can
that's what I
write.
wrote down. Yeah, I'll
You
show
can
my.
write the same thing. You can
Yeah.
write it, or you can
Mhm.
write it like Kindle apps
App appears.
appears
Mhm.
on the window, right?
Yeah,
Write the same thing also. It doesn't matter. As long as you are
it's
doing the
clear.
thing, yeah, what you are searching and what you are doing. So this is the like condition you are providing. You're providing with n several conditions before you get the result. Clear?
Yeah.
And okay, so this is a link with issue link with disclosure. So you don't want any issues to the link with this one, right? Because we clone the issues that is showing the link, but we don't want any link with these issues because this is totally separate. So we deleted that. Clear here? So put that things there. If you want to put the label, you can put the label. What label you want to put? Like you like search. Okay. Search function, right? You can put that label there. And then we have a description. So we can see that this user story is attached to our search function, the user story, right? If you go to the Kindle app, so you'll see that we created this search function, right? If you want to move this down here, so you click this arrow. Okay, it went up. Okay. No. Okay. No. So you got these things here. One user story, and we got two tasks, and under one task we got one subtask, right? Clear, guys?
Yes.
Now, if you want to convert any of the user story to subtask, you can choose that and also click convert to the subtask. So it will be created to the subtask, convert to the subtask. Now, if you want to link this user story, this story, maybe let's say this story, and you want to link with this one, right? Right now, there's no link between this user story and this task. Now I want to link this task with this user story. So what I do, I'll do and do the link, right? So relates to, I can choose which story I want to link it, right? So I want to link with this one, right? User able to create an account and log into the website, right? And then click link. So see this now, it appears this story is create link to the our main user story. So before you close these things, these stories, you have to click these stories. You have to close these stories before you click close these stories, because this has a child now. Logging to the Amazon website, there is a link showing, and that child has also a subtask for that. So first you need to close the subtask, then you need to close this login to the Amazon website, then you have to close the main user story. That how it goes. So if you have any parent-child relationship, you need to close the child first before you close the parent. Level I showed you. Okay. And watchers, you can watch if you want to watch the status of this user's story. You can click the watch here, more. You click the watcher and you see these things. That's you are watching on this. And if you like click stop watching this issue, then it will show you that you're not watching any issues. Right? What else? Okay, so we need to see how we can create a sprint. So on the right side here, you see the backlog, right? Backlog is nothing but all the user story, epic, all, everything which is not started. Those are backlog. It's all in the backlog. And then you can, from backlog, you can create the sprint, right? You can create the issues and fill up the backlog also. If you want to add more issues, you can do it from here also. Okay. The task. And then what we can create more was okay.
So in summary space, we're gonna put the like test case or test scenario.
Test case.
Test case, okay.
So we add the required product in the card, right?
Yeah.
And then
Summary should be purchase the product, right? Or okay, no, this is fine.
yeah, I can do the same thing. We are not purchasing yet.
Oh yes, we are
This
adding to
summary
the-
is like what we are doing, that summary of that task.
Okay.
So
When
given, right?
Yeah, given.
Oh yes.
Given what you should have here. I can put the same thing, which is a precondition.
Add and recur product. Add the recur product to the
Jump box. User have internet access and a valid user account as a website. That is our given when Wally, what is the when?
I put the
What is when?
Amazon
Add the
ID and password.
Hmm?
User able to log into the account.
User have
User able to log in.
user provide or
Yeah, provide ID and password bar.
To log in. User provide valid
or you
ID and
can say
password.
user able to log in to the website with
Valid ID and
with
password.
ID and password. And what? And what? And
Click the search bar.
Click onto the search box for the Kindle app.
Yeah.
able to search the
record app
required product or app
Record product.
by searching and
And
Hasib,
add our
Add to the cart. Able to
Add.
add the product to the cart.
able to add the
product
into
cart.
cart by clicking
Add to cart.
add to cart button, right? And then Polly, what happened then?
click on place order to purchase the record product.
We
Place
already
your
did here, right?
Where?
We said when user able to log into the website with valid ID and password and able to search the required product by searching and able to add the product into cart by clicking add to cart button. Then what
Yeah.
happened? Then
So
what happened?
Then we need to click on place order to purchase the record.
Then
We don't go about purchase yet.
user able to see the product
In the cart.
Yes.
into the cart. So that's what I'm asking for you guys. I'm not saying purchasing. After
Yes,
doing
but
this action, what is the result you're getting? That's you have to provide it. I'm not saying I'm going to purchase it.
Next step is purchase.
Yes. So this is
so
you can
high.
put it maybe we can leave it medium maybe. That's all. Right?
Okay.
And then you
And
can do create, right? So you see it's created here, right? So you can create the issue here within the backlog and add those as a backlog, right? Once you create your backlog and add all the issues in the backlog, now it's time for sprint. Means you have to work on it, right? You created maybe like 100 of user stories or tasks within the backlog. Now you need to create a sprint. Let's say we're starting the sprint from tomorrow. So we need to create a sprint. What is the goal? So Kin Sprint 1, you can change that name, but we leave it as a default.
What is the sprint here? In like as a
Sprint
subtask?
that 2 weeks time box that I
In
mentioned in
Agile,
the
we are
Agile.
talking about Agile.
You forgot sprint?
Yes.
There's a 2 weeks sprint where you have to do the work, right? Whatever users to you
Yeah,
choose,
target.
you need to do all this work within that sprint.
Okay.
What happened to her? You forgot that those?
Sprint start from JIRA, no?
No.
Huh?
But you remember Agile methodology?
Yes. Yes.
So in Agile, we work in the sprint, and
Okay.
sprint usually 2 weeks. It should be 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh, yes. 2 to 4.
Time
Sure,
box.
yes?
That's the question, right? What is the Agile sprint? The time box. where everyone work within that sprint to
2 to 4 weeks.
accomplish their user stories, whatever user story has been chosen for that sprint. There
For
is
that sprint.
100 user stories, but maybe the team choose like 5 of them to work on a sprint 1, which is
Yes.
a 2 weeks time frame. And then they'll create another sprint 2, where they'll choose maybe another 7 of the user stories to work on. Those is called a sprint.
Yeah.
So what is the goal of the sprint? What you can write the goal of the sprint?
Finish the on time in 2 timetable.
Polly?
So overall sprint goal or just for this user's thing?
For this
That-
sprint.
This
Okay,
only
for
is
this sprint.
in 2 weeks.
No, what is the goal? He's
Asif?
asking for the goal.
Goal.
Uh,
What is the
we can
goal
say
here?
that the goal is to complete kin 7. I mean, at least so far we have added 3 tasks and 1 story.
No, but I can have 100 story already added.
So I have to mention the
So
stories
goal
that
can be like what?
the task
Finish
to be completed.
purchasing.
Completing the committed task, right?
Task. Okay.
Because whatever task we are
Yes.
committing
Mm-hmm.
to finish that. That's our
Yeah.
Accomplishing the commission task.
We told the team or the client that in this sprint we're going to finish 2 of the story, kin 3 and kin 1. So that means what? We committed that to the client that we are going to finish these 2 stories within our time frame, which is a 2 weeks of the sprint. Right?
Yes.
And then you can start date. Let's say it's going to start from tomorrow. And it's going to finish on 18.
Mhm.
2 weeks.
It
And
will
then-
show automatically. Yeah.
Yes. If you choose here, it will show the time automatically.
Yeah.
Some company do that 3 weeks.
Yeah. It should be like through 2 to 4 weeks. Either
Yes,
one.
but normally either 2 weeks or 3 weeks they
2
do.
weeks.
It doesn't go 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So hit the create button. So the sprint has been created. So this is the sprint. This is your sprint. You create it. There is no issues right now. There is no estimate,
Oh, okay.
right? And these are your backlogs. And this is your sprint 1. Now, how are you gonna
Just
start
drag
the
it,
sprint?
and
So you have
drag
to
and add all the tasks.
So which
So-
button we click the for make a sprint 1?
we're gonna add it now, right?
Mhm.
So in sprint 1, I add this user story there. We're gonna work on this, right? And then let's say we're gonna start do this also. 2 of them, right? So still so these are our user story. Under that we have this link, right? So I drag that and I did this. Okay, let me leave this one here. So let's say we're gonna do complete these things here. Now we have 2 issues in the sprint. We don't have any estimate right now. Right?
Yeah.
What you are asking?
Yeah, like when you make a user story, after which button we click to make a sprint here as a kin sprint.
When you see the video, you see that what I'm clicking. So when you go to the backlog, on the
Yes.
right side, you see create
Okay.
sprint button.
Here, no?
On the right side, you see create sprint button. Click that and
Yes.
you will see this sprint. When it comes here, you will not see any user story under this sprint. So if
Now,
this start sprint will be grayed out, you cannot do anything. Once you add user story, that will pop up. And then you can start your sprint. Clear?
yes,
Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes break.
thank you.
We'll come 8:55. Okay.
All right.
So we created a sprint. We added the user history to our sprint one, right? There is two issues we have been added. Now we can start the sprint, and the sprint we're going to start it from tomorrow, right? From January 4 to 18 January. That's the thing, and the goal is acknowledge the committed task, right? Okay, so that one is like you want to edit the sprint or you want to delete the sprint on this right tree bar thing. So we can start the sprint. So these are sprint train. These are the things, right? All these things are. Okay, so key in one does not have a estimated field. Values enter after the start of the sprint will be treated as a scope change, right? It's saying that if you want to start the sprint, there's a two issues, but we don't have any estimation, like how many points. So every user story should have some points attached to it. And 8 hours equal to 1 point for one resource. Okay, I'll describe that when I'll be explaining more on Agile, because I'll give one more lecture on Agile to give you all this, how the pointing system works, how you can do attend the pointing system and point the values of the stories. So basically 8 hours of work is equal to 1 point. So if you think this story take me 2 days, which is like 16 hours, I can value it is a 2 point. So it's saying that the key one does not have any value estimated for this field, right? If you click that there, and then this is the feature sprint, which will start from tomorrow. And type is story, priority highest, level is none, or you can edit. Maybe you can edit logging. Non-functionality, you can edit that also. You've given all this thing here. It's referred to the Amazon website. These are to do because and then you can maybe add the comments also, right? You can add the comment. You're gonna work on this story from tomorrow, let's say. Print one. So you can also add, you can come and change the things if you want, and if you are just missing the things. You can do that. You can also vote here. There are no votes, so people who are added on this JIRA board, they can vote it by clicking this vote button. Assigning already there. Where is that? What are you looking for? We're looking for values, right? Okay. So let's save some. Let's save it. So you can also on the right side you can edit it. You don't have to go there. You can, if you want to attach anything, you can attach here. And if anyone attach it here, you can see, download it, any documentation there. Okay, here. So estimate here, let's say 2. So we estimated two off for this user story. 2 points. So now you can see that there is a 2-point estimated for this user story, and then task, log into the website. So we don't need to do anything here because we already estimated this skin one, right? User able to create an account, and this is linked with this one, right? So means what? We are working on this user story and we attach that estimate on here. That means this also have that the same 2 pointers. So that's why it's not showing any estimation here. Clear? So,
You are muted.
Yeah. Actually, can you repeat again, please?
I'm muted. No, I'm unmute.
No, two of I was muted and
I was
Oh,
muted.
I'm saying like you guys clear like what I did. So when we start the sprint, it was saying that user story or the task does not have value estimated, right? Means like how many hours work will need to do these things. That's why we came here and we estimated this as a 2
2
pointer.
point.
Means like
Yeah,
we
my
need
6.
2 days to work on this user story, saying that 8 hours in a day for one resource.
Yes.
So since this is a user story and this is our main functionality, under that we have a task, right? So this task not showing any estimation field because this is linked to our parent. So whatever parent have the story point, it will be inherited to the child and the subtask itself. And this has also a subtask here. So these 2 points for this and this user story altogether. So maybe create a new user account and test it. We can take 1 day or half day, and then log into the website. We may take a half hour. And then now you can click. You see 2 stories, 2 issues, and estimate is 2. Now you can start your sprint. See, your sprint has been successfully started. So now you can see the board, to-do list, in progress, and done. So this is a workflow in JIRA, right? You have to-do list, means from
Okay.
backlog. From backlog, we brought the user story in our to-do list. Means whatever issues we'll be doing it, right?
Yes.
In progress means whenever we're working on it, we can move the stories in progress. And when it is done, we can move the story on the done. So let's say we went to the Amazon website, right? We went to the Amazon website, www.amazon.com. So before that, let's say we're gonna move this to our in progress, right? So now the
Yes.
user story is moved to the in progress. You just drag and move it. Now we are working on this user story, means we're gonna execute the steps to see whether the expected result and actual result are same or not, right? So if you click this, if you open this user story, you have the steps, right? You need to go to the Amazon.com and then you need to sign up for a accounts, right? New customer or start here, sign in, whatever, right? Or sign up, right?
Yes.
And then you have to provide all these fields, right? Let's say your
Yes.
user has been created, right? So in that case, we can say this user story we're working is already done. Expected result and actual result has been clear, right? So user have the access to internet and user click to the sign up or button and provide necessary information, new user can get created, right? So that's we tested by providing this number and click continue and we got the new user. So this story is done. We can move this to done. But still, see, all subtasks for the parent issue king 3 are now done. Do you want to update this parent issues to match or not? That means what is saying that kin 1 user able to create an account and log into the website, right? This is this parent. And this was the child create a new user account. So this has been done. You want to update or not? So let's say update. So this has been updated successfully. Now, if you go to the sprint, active sprint, right? You see that this is striked out means this is already done.
Completed.
Logging to the Amazon website means it has a subtask which is a create a new user account. We created it and we log in it, so this is done. Right? We left over the other issues. Now, if you want to filter it and see like issues, right? And you want to see my open issues. So how many it will show? So whatever we created out of that, whatever has done, that will not show because that's already done status. We are filtering to see our open issues. So see, here is all issues. Why these showing because we haven't closed it yet, right? We added
Yes.
2 on this sprint. The other one is we closed it. That's why it's not showing, but we didn't close it yet because it has a task, related task, which you have been done already, right? Now we can go and make it done, right? Because we're able to log into the website because we already created the username and password, right? So I can mark it as a done. So this is done, right? And then you can see done issues, which are the done. It will show you these are the done issues. Out of the backlog, these 3 already done status. So we can go our sprint. So these are our sprint board. And there is no issues. See, all the issues are done. So sometimes you will see that there is a time left over and all the issues you have selected from the sprint maybe is done before 2-3 days sprint still left over. So maybe it's like 2-3 days before we have done our all the issues. Sometimes, okay, let's show another way. The backlog. Let's say we added this also, right? Oh, so after the start the sprint, you cannot add it.
You cannot add.
Yeah. So you have to add it before or within the new sprint. You cannot add any user story in the middle whenever you start the sprint. So let's say we added the search one right here. And out of 3, we didn't get the time to work on this search one. Right? We did 2 of them, but we are not able to do this one. Okay, so now it's saying that I'm moving the issues. It will say that it will move back to this backlog to sprint 1, and this will be affected our action because if you committed something to your client and if you're adding something means you are committing more points, more user story to the client. In case you cannot do it, there is called over committed, right? So don't ever over committed to the client that you can do this much of work. So strategy is don't over commit it. In that way, like customer will have bad record. But if you committed less, that's fine. If you can complete that less committed work, that's fine. But don't over committed anything which you cannot do within the sprint.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when we finish our committed task and there are time left, like 2 or 3 days, as you mentioned. So what the team do?
Yeah, sometimes see they can add the stories. Like right now I added it, I moved it.
Okay.
So maybe there are some small functionalities which might take 2 hours to test it or 1 hour to develop it. So they can add those stories and work on it.
Small task.
Yeah.
Okay.
That can be finished within that time sprint. If you have like 3-4 days left over from the sprint, you don't have any more work. The team can add some more work which they can complete the thing. They'll complete it. So that's why we added this user story. Now we have 2 more times left and we need to complete this user story. But let's assume that this user story is little bigger. It's not 2 days work. It might be a 4 days work. So by adding this, we committed to customer that we are going to complete this work, which is 4 days work, but we committed within 2 days we're going to work it. If we can do it, that's fine. But if you cannot do it, that is overcommitted. So what happens if you cannot, even though you, let's say you overcommitted it and you couldn't do it, right? And the sprint is going to finish it. In that case, this work will not be done status.
Undone.
Yes. This will be not in the done status, rather than you have to move it to next sprint as a carryover. So we call it as a carryover comes. The user story can be carryover to the next sprint. So let's say next sprint our workload is for 15 points. And then we have to add these 3 points with that sprint, which has become now 18 points. So before starting new sprint, we need to look over, is there any story need to be carried over or not? And you have to count that point, and then you have to add new user story within your capabilities, team capabilities. So it's not that you start, okay, next sprint, team capabilities is 15. Okay, I have stressed a little bit and make it 18. Okay, we are fine. And then we added another 3 points. Now it's not 18, it's like 21, which is like out of capacity of 15. So first you need to see from previous sprint, do you have any carryover or not? Keeping in that mind, you need to arrange your next sprint based on your team capacity and time. Clear so far? So now this is like here I cannot put it as a to do or in progress or done. We have to do, we was in progress, right? So let's go to sprint. We had this in progress, but some reason we weren't able to complete this. We cannot put in the done status, right? What are you going to do here? Either you remove from the sprint. So once you remove from the sprint, it will go to the product backlog. So you just remove from the current sprint. And then you see your backlog, it will be on the backlog. The search engine is still in the backlog right now. So in next sprint, you will start adding these things. Clear? Now there is a release, right? So from here, you can manage the release version, right? What is the version name? What is the start date? What is the release date? What is the descriptions, right? So you can say rel 0.0.1. let's say start date. Let's say we are going to finish our sprint on 18. So on normally release goes on before weekend, right? Or weekend time. Let's say 20th, our release for this sprint.
That was the start date.
Oh, sorry, it was a start date, yes.
Yeah.
And release date will be the same as the 20th, 21. So it will be 21 because the release goes midnight around 11. Sometimes it can finish half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. It depends. Because on not only your product going to release, on that release day, there are many teams products going to release. So to test it, the release managers, release team need to add those things or build those things in release production environment. So you don't know when your product is deployed in the production environment. So until that, you have to wait. So that's why you cannot say like within half an hour you can finish it or 1 hour. It's depending on when your product is deployed, so you can start testing. If it is deployed fast, you can test it fast and finish on half an hour. And descriptions, there's no login. Functionality. Release. Right? So that is our release version. We can add this in the release version. So this is added. These are unreleased yet. So on that day, you can go and change. Once the release is done, you can change to the release. You can put it from your action, like build and release, or it's just release, or you can delete it, or you can edit it. So you click it like build and release, so it will give you status as a released and built as a 0.11 version, which is a release version, not the test version. This is a production version.
This is the automatic coming. When I click the like build and release,
Which one? This one?
this version, yeah.
I created, right? You say I created that.
Oh,
I created here.
Yeah.
Version name, this thing, and I click add. They created the name,
oh.
these things.
I have
They
a quick
click
question.
add. Yeah.
So if we have completed all the task on the release date, is it going to release by itself or do I have to?
No, you have to be there.
Okay.
Test team will be there, release team will be there,
Mhm.
developer will be there.
And you said there will be so many other team which will be releasing the same date. So for
Yeah.
example, if one team is not ready to release, they are not done
They will
with
not be
the
there.
committed task, still they will
They
be
will
there?
not be there. No, no.
No. Okay.
If you are not doing any release on that day, why will be there?
But this is the release date, so they can request for more days.
Yeah, it's depending on like product estimates. If you cannot release it, when you can release it. If you release that day, what happened to the other functions? Can you cover it in on time or not?
Okay.
So those are the questions that are done by the project manager, test lead, or team managers, test managers. So mainly like release date is once you tested in test environment, you will be testing in the production environment, which is a release. Once it is done on the production environment, that functionality will be given to the client for their use. So there will be many teams working on many functionalities. So not only your team will be in the release time, there will be a lot of other teams will be also doing the release for their task. And these are the reports. So here you can see story point. You see that graph now because we created two story point, right? It shows the two story point here. And there is the burn down time. Until 18, this story should be completed. So this is the story point time axis and this is the actual time. And you can see red remaining values. This is not working there, this guideline, all these things will show. So since from here to here we have this much time to complete this story. You can see like issue count. So still now there is no issues. So this way you can see the stories point, how many stories you have been completed, what are the time frame, what are the charts, or any incident, all these things, right? Issue completed, issue added to the sprint, if any issue removed from the sprint, all these things will be shown to you. That's how you can generate the report. Any question? So
No
here
question,
you
but
can,
need a review.
here is a board, this is a board, this is a backlog,
Yeah.
this is the active sprint, which is you are working on it. This is the release version date and time. And then you have a report. And then you have issues. What are the issues you have? So once you complete your task on the sprint, then you can go to the sprint, active sprint, and stop the sprint. Complete the sprint. So normally what we do on the time of the sprint date, we click the complete sprint, right? And now if you do it, you can do that. So subtasks will be moved together with their parent issue. You can put the complete, click the complete. The sprint has been completed successfully. So now you can see your total sprint 1 report, where we give you the burn down chart, where we give you how many stories you have been completed, what is the priority of that, what is the status of the stories, what are the story point, right? And this is showing in progress, but this issue is not in progress. We need to move into the backlog. We already moved into the backlog, right? No, we need to move into the backlog. So basically, move issue as a task. Okay. Next. Oh, so you should have to move. Okay, so we don't move it right now. Need to choose a different project. Since we haven't created any other project, we cannot move to the other project. But we moved that in, so it is in the backlog. I show the sprint. We shouldn't be showing the sprint. Then you can come here and you can say build and release. And once the build is done, you can put as a release. This is January, and I don't think it will take it. We did it on January 20th. Yeah, so it took it. So the release has been done. So the status is released. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Only
So can we have multiple sprint at a time?
multiple sprint. No, one
Yeah.
team will have a one sprint. You have to not have a multiple sprint.
Yes.
There is any limitation for team member? No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the Scrum
10.
team is
Yeah,
plus
maximum is
minus 7.
10.
How
Yeah.
many? Like
Sorry,
5?
plus minus 9. So plus minus
Yeah,
9.
plus minus 9.
Yeah, 9, 10, yeah.
Like 7 plus minus 2, no?
Okay, so that's the project we created, we released it, we created a sprint, and we did the release also, right? And there is more issues in the backlog. So what you guys can do, you guys can create a sprint, add these issues. Basically, you can go ahead and do these things, right? Provide necessary payment information, review your purchase, right? You can do these things.
Which one? 4 and 5?
Yeah, 4 and 5. It's 4 and 5 because until 3rd I have done it, right? 3rd I have done it, right?
I think so.
No, we haven't done purchase the product, I think.
Add the required card in product.
Yeah, we did it
So,
3rd.
yeah, we did it 3rd one at the card.
Oh, yes.
Now you guys have to do provide and review purchase 4 and 5th. So go there and do this both and put in the backlog and then create sprint 1. We had a sprint 1 already, which you will do follow the same on the video. And then create a sprint 2 and 3. And
I have a question. So I have released the version, but in my backlog, it's all still showing that the Sprint 1 is active.
because you did not close the sprint. That's why. Before you release, you need to close the sprint.
Oh, and how do I do that? Okay, let me see. Edit.
Clear, Toha?
Okay.
So, Toha, you follow from first video which I uploaded, right? And
Actually, I don't follow that one. I mistake.
Yeah, I uploaded that in the YouTube. You follow that and create the same thing.
Okay,
Yes.
it happened.
And then
Complete the
follow
sprint.
this one to complete
Yes.
until this thing here.
Okay, so you can you upload today video to YouTube?
I'll upload this one also. But
You
follow the
already
first
did it?
one.
Okay.
No.
So
And
should we
until-
create
Hmm?
should we create 2 more sprint for 6 and 7 separately
Yeah.
and then okay.
So follow the first video, everyone. Do the same thing. Follow this video. Come until here, and then create issues. 2 more issues, which is 4 and 5, right?
Okay.
And then create a sprint. Create a sprint. Put the date as a same date.
Okay.
You don't need to put like a different date. Put it like today this. Just keep it a 1 hour time frame. Just do it. Create a sprint. Do this to do. Bring these things to in progress and done. Go to the website and test it like that. And then close it. Do the release. So the release should be here. I want to see release as a we created 001. You can create 002, 003. Okay. Release rel 001, right?
Like version 001, 002,
Yes.
003. Okay.
Now you need to create rel 002, 003. And status should be released. And the description and all these things. So once you create the sprint, complete the task, move around to do from the in progress and done, and then close the sprint. And then create the release and update the release version.
Okay.
Then go to the third sprint, create a third sprint, add the user stories, and then start the sprint, do the things, move around, close the sprint, update the release. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, Polly? Clear?
Yeah. So will you be able to upload the video tomorrow on the YouTube?
I'll do it today, most probably.
Okay. Because we have class on Thursday.
Yeah.
The same
Thursday I
time
want
or
to-
at 7?
Namaste.